Welcome back. So in this video, we are going to be moving on to working on our blog. So we did all of the sort of aesthetic and main features of our website. So like our homepage, everything like that. We finished it and we're now going to move on to the blog features of this page. So in this video, or in this website actually, we're going to be going a little bit more advanced into the blog sort of format and all of that. We're going to be delving into some of the more advanced features such as blog post formats and some of the other things. So first of all, what I want to do is delete some of our blog posts. So just like our pages, we're going to go to posts and then all posts. It's pretty much the same as pages except posts. And then here, this hello world, we're just going to trash it. We're going to delete it and get rid of that. It's going to get rid of any of the comments as well. Okay, so next thing I want to do is click add new. And here we're going to create our new post. And I've already sort of created the content for this. We're going to be working on all this formatting and everything later. But this is going to be just called My Trip to the Seychelles. So let's say this fictionary photographer went to the Seychelles and took some really cool pictures. So we're going to say My Trip to the Seychelles. There we go. And now I'm just going to create some lorem text and I'll be back very quickly. There we go. So we have our lorem text here. I'm going to keep it the same. And now what I want to do is insert an image. So I'm going to create onto a new line and then I'm going to go click add media. And then we're just going to upload our file. So I have our image right here and I'm going to drop file to upload right there. And you can see it has uploaded. So you can see that the thumbnail does show, which means it works. And now we can change the size. So I'm just going to keep it at medium size and then I'm going to align it to the center. And on the link, we're just going to click onto the media file. So what this is going to do is just open up the actual image. So, you know, people, if they want to see it in full view, and this is what most people do when it says link. So let's say there's an image, you click it, it will take you to the full screen version of that. So there we go. And we're just going to click insert into post now. And you can see it is a little bit small, but if you want, you can go and edit it and then change the size. So let's say I wanted to make it full size and just, I can update, but you can see that's a little bit large. So for now, I'm going to keep it at medium. We're going to change the sizing and everything later. So for now, we'll just keep it like this. So there we go. And that is our first post. But now we're going to be adding a second post. And we're going to be gearing these with our formats a little bit later. So the second post is going to be brand new camera. So let's say this, again, fictionary photographer got a brand new camera and just wants to sort of play around with it and show it off to his blog. So I can say my new, or let's actually make it all caps. And this is a design feature I like to use. Make sure that all of your letters, words, except things like to, in, and, all of the very short connectives and things are capitalized. It just makes you sound a lot more professional. My new and improved camera. Again. And then we're going to go and use that lorem ipsum generator. I have it open here. We're going to generate just one paragraph. We're going to do that, copy it. And again, I like to use this a lot because it is very quick instead of having to type out all the text. So I'm going to paste that in. And now we want to insert a few more images. So I'm going to have 3 pictures of a camera and I'm going to add them as a sort of gallery. So I will be back and I'm going to have all those images ready for us. All right, so we have our 3 images here. So what I'm going to do is just go back, click add media. And then we are going to go to upload files and then drag all 3 files in. So I have my camera 1, my camera 2, my camera 3. Again, all of these images are available for download. So we're going to add all 3 of these to the picture. And for sizing, we don't want this because you can see that it is quite a big size. It is extremely big. And you remember that it takes by its image dimension. So we're going to customize the image formatting later. Don't worry about that. What we're going to do is just click insert into post. So you can see, again, it is quite large. We're going to be working and editing this later. So what we're going to do is just select custom size. And now we can change the width and height. So what I'm going to do is just set something maybe like 600 or even 500 by 350. I think this is about good. So this keeps that image dimension ratio. You can see it sets it for you. I'm going to click update. Now you can see that's a lot smaller. So next thing I want to do is edit the aligning. So I'm going to align this to the left, align this to the center, and then align this to the right. So again, we're going to go and edit the sizing of these images. We're going to set that to custom and then set them all to the same dimensions. And 500 by 337. You can see that it does try to preserve. Just try and get the closest size. So then we're going to click update. And we're going to do that for this as well. We're going to go and select custom size. And I'm doing all this to just prove a point I will get to in just a second. I'm going to click update. And there you go. So we see we have a pretty big problem. And that's just doesn't look right. It's all messed around and everything like that. So one thing I wanted to show you is that you can actually use builders or anything like that for posts. So think of posts exactly like pages. You don't really have to use all of these different WordPress features. You can also use builders. So we're going to go and delete all of those. We don't need them. We're going to remove that link. And then what we're going to do is go to the Themify builder and just add a gallery. So we're going to go and drag the gallery feature on. Then we're going to select all 3 images and add them to the gallery. We're going to remove the captions. Then we're going to update our gallery. We're going to have 3 columns, so that's 3 pictures. It's going to be a grid. We're not going to have a title. Now we can set the width and height. So I'm going to set 500 by 350. And again, link to the media file. Link to image size, original image. And then we're going to just keep that the same. So after that, we're going to click publish and we're going to go and view this. So we're going to go and open this link and see how our post looks. So again, just wait for that to load. Then we're going to go and open this link and see how our post looks. You can see there that our grid is still looking a little bit wonky, but again, we can change that later. But you can see that it looks a lot better than it did before. So that's one thing I'd like to point out. So I will change the images later. It seems like you need to find the right images. So if you don't know, all of the sizes need to be sort of the same. And this is a little bit wonky and doesn't fit with the rest. I will replace that image later off camera, but that's the point I wanted to prove, that you can use page builders, even Elementor and other stuff like that in your posts. So there we go. We have that right there. And that's pretty much it. So I will be creating a few more posts off camera, especially to prove the next point, which is this formatting stuff. But don't worry about that for now. For now, just go ahead, create your posts, have fun, and just get some practice with using page builders in your posts. All right, let's move on.